In a world where the marks think they know better than the wrestlers and the bookers, the Fantasy Booking Institute exists to pretty much do exactly that. This is a visit from the FBI.
This is Dan the Dad, and you should listen to Raw and Order or you're grounded.
Don't get grounded. Welcome to another episode of Raw and Order's the Fantasy Booking Institute. This is our weekly dose for pro wrestling fantasy booking. I am your host, Detective Mark Smarks, and I am joined, as always, by my partners in crime fighting. Starting off, District Attorney Vincent Kayfabe. What's going on, man? How are you?
You can't see me.
You're right. We can't.
I'm waving my hand in front of my
face. Shut off your camera.
Oh.
That's why we can't see you.
I feel like John Cena needs to do it. You can't see me podcast.
That's it.
Anyway,
thing.
I forgot what coy and funny thing I was going to say. So this is the only podcast on the planet that forgot what coy and funny thing they were going to say when they opened.
Man, no, the only podcast on the planet is our WBU thing. I don't say that on this one.
Well,
Jeez.
I say it on FBI.
We've been doing this for fucking 3 years now. Get with it. Also joining us from up north, RCMP JLB. What's going on, man?
Was down south. Now I'm up north. What is good? I am grand.
It's like your makeout style. Down south and go up north. What? I don't know how I know that.
Well, why don't you know that? Good, boss. I am good. I am good. I see you guys were holding it down without me, and y'all did great. I catched a little bit while in Mexico, but it's an hour different in Cancun. So it's technically, we're an hour behind. No, our time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your time.
But
Shit.
yeah, it's our time.
Yeah, it's your time.
Also, hello to our moderator. Oh, we were thinking the same thing. We're doing it at the same time. It's crazy.
It's cute. Hello, Ambrosia. Welcome. So I was going to, before we got into the wrestling thing, I was going to vent a little bit about Crumble Cookie.
Like
you
the
guys
big
heard
coffee?
of Crumble Cookie? You
No.
guys heard of Crumble Cookie? It's the new sensation in baked goods. They're all over. Right, and it's a cookie store, as the name implies. There are a couple here. It's spelled crumble with no E at the end, so CRUMBL.
Oh, kind of like Tumblr. I mean,
yeah, like that. But so my wife had a friend whose birthday was coming up. She was gonna bring her something to work, and she decided on Monday she was going to do Crumble Cookie because she'd heard good things about Crumble Cookie. So after work on Monday,
we need a little life in the middle, some color.
Okay,
sorry,
I'll fix that. There we go. Now we got the color.
Got the milk chocolate chip, the caramel apple.
Follow the lady.
What are you
follow
doing?
The lady. Which card has the lady under it? Which card has the lady under it? Oh, follow the lady. Which one is? Oh, where's it at? Anyways, so we get off. We go to Crumble Cookie. We drive.
Which one did you get?
Clear to it. Well,
Pumpkin
that's
roll?
part of the story.
Pumpkin roll.
Here's the thing. We get in there. The cookies are almost $5 a piece.
For like cookie, or like
I mean, they're.
Is it like Subway cookie size?
Maybe ish.
Okay.
But even Subway cookie size, I'm not paying $5 for a cookie.
Are they this delicious?
I don't know how delicious that is. I don't know how delicious the Crumble cookies are because I decided I'm not paying $5 for a cookie.
You were not curious? You should have just got one for yourself just to kind of see if it's worth it. Maybe it's like the best cookie ever.
I cannot imagine the best cookie ever being worth $5.
mean, if there were Subway cookies, I could, because fucking Subway cookies are delish.
Y'all have never had Eileen's cookies. Those are worth $5.
So,
The one that's this big, like the size of a large pizza.
It's $20.
Yep, nope. I'm not paying $5 for anything smaller than that. And I have had Eileen's cookies, and I'm not paying $5 for a small Eileen's.
No, but he's never had an Eileen's cookie.
Yes,
so he's
I
never
never
had their white chocolate macadamia nut bliss.
Yeah,
I have.
Nope,
Subway
still not
has
paying
those.
$5 for it.
White chocolate
No.
macadamia.
But
No,
not
not
Eileen's.
from Eileen's.
But not Eileen's.
I-
No, that's fair.
But I will still say, not paying $5 for it. Especially since I saw a picture that they use fucking cake mix, like boxed cake mix, to help them make their cookies.
Eileen's or crumble cookie?
Crumble cookie.
Wow.
Betty Crocker boxed cake mix. You can find a picture online. Someone walking by a crumble cookie looked in and saw the person before they were open, making the fucking cookies with boxed Betty Crocker cake mix, and then charging $5 fucking for it. $5 damn dollars.
That's a lot.
By the way,
making
nobody
massive
gives a
profit
fuck
on
about
that,
your
though.
trip, JLB. Nobody gives a fuck.
Do they give a
That's
fuck
fair.
about this amazing jerky? Because I will say this was worth the $30 this bag was. This is actual
See.
ribeye, beef and salt, and that's it. Look at the fat. Amazing.
Brian Danielson would be very upset with you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Danielson can suck it.
If he tried this, he'd be like, it tastes like butter. So good.
Smooth like
So good.
butter. Like sorry. So we did not
that's right.
end up. We did not end up
The
getting
water with
crumble
all that
cookie.
fat.
We ended up going to a nearby grocery store and getting 2 giant packs of cupcakes for her instead. Because fucking $5 for a cookie. I'm sorry. And the thing is, there was a line. Like, obviously, I'm in the minority where I won't pay $5 damn dollars for a cookie because there was a line out the door of people leaving with 4 packs and 6 packs of cookies.
Do you get a better deal though? Like maybe if you get like a 4-pack, it's like $15. You get
You do
one
get
for free.
some of a deal. Yeah, but it still doesn't matter.
They gotta be good then. Like, or everyone's just trying it for the first time and they're saying, "Fuck it, YOLO. We're only here
No.
once."
I have a bigger theory on it, right? If you hop on Instagram and you just search for crumble,
Hashtag still not sponsored, by the way. Clearly, since you're just giving it a bad review. but
yeah.
they're
no,
promoting
oh,
your
look at this.
Instagram.
Look at all the Instagram posts of people with their crumble cookies. Right? It's a fucking Instagram thing.
Oh,
People
they probably even have like a real video of it too. Great sponsor. That's great marketing. Then that's what that is.
It is. It's their whole thing is, hey, buy this
Everyone
so you
wants to
can
do it.
Instagram how cool you are with your crumble cookie. Oh, look at me! I put the crumble cookie down in front of my dogs. Oh, look at the crumble cookies I got. Oh, look at this one. Oh,
Look at
I
my
got-
crumble cookie. Why don't I have a crumble cookie?
Look at this crumble cookie. It's my favorite crumble cookie.
All I
mean,
know is
that's-
there's a place called the Cookie Store in Lincoln that is garbage compared to any other cookie company I've ever had.
Jesus, we're not getting sponsored by any
Garbage.
cookie company ever.
No, we'll be sponsored by good cookie companies.
Yeah, ones that don't charge.
Yo, this cookie
$5.
looks massive though. That's a big fuck. It's bigger than Subway's cookies.
They are not that big. I saw them in
It's
person.
just a photo illusion. It's just a
They're
photo
like
illusion.
this big. They're thick because they use fucking cake stuff for them.
They're what?
Oh, they also had
With 2 C's?
Yes. The other thing is they have a rotating every week. It's a different bunch
Menu.
of cookies, different menu. So I gotta go in and try the new fucking pumpkin spice cookie. This
Crumbled
week.
chocolate.
It's
tort.
a fucking scam.
Fucking...
That's what it is. Anyways, that's enough of that vent.
Oh, they even have like a minion crumble cookie, bro.
Anyways,
so down.
This is the fantasy booking podcast where we talk fantasy booking of professional wrestling.
Apparently, your fantasy
that's why we're here.
$4 cookies.
It's not my fantasy; it's my nightmare. Have you seen me? $5 cookies.
His fantasy is a $4 cookie.
$3 is my max for a single cookie. Yep, I max at 3.
How much for a family size, that single serving family size of Oreos? Comes in a convenient single serving.
Yeah, convenient single serving one. I mean, that's like what, $8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay with that?
I'll do that. Single serving of 3
Oreos?
rows.
That are like this long. So good.
Anyways, so the rules for the fantasy booking are simple.
They're in Ontario. I got to go to Ontario to try this crumble cookie.
Yeah, have fun paying. Well, it's got to be $8 Canadian.
Be like €5.75 now.
Be like 6 million yen.
It'll be like 600 pesos.
It's got to be more than that.
It'd
be like
$10 is 105 pesos. So no, it'd be less than that. $10. It'd
be $50.
Yeah, a peso is worth 5 cents. So.
Yeah, no, fair. It's more than that. Yeah, my bad. All right, guys, let's fucking talk wrestling. And let's not fight like, Sammy Guevara and fucking
what the fuck
Andrade
is that?
Right? Like
so there's
fucking children in professional wrestling. Holy shit.
The more I've been thinking about now, I know I think they're fucking I think they're trying to build a program out of it. I don't think it's an official program. I think it's Sammy Guevara and Andrade going into business for themselves to try to make a program out of it. But fuck. Right? I'm 100% with Ricky Starks with just, hey, can we all shut up? I'm trying to think.
Listen here, you little bitches.
But I'm trying to.
And then he deleted one of his tweets. And then he deleted one of his tweets. I forgot what the tweet said, but someone had questioned him on the tweet. He's like, "What happened to that banger of a tweet?" He's like, "Oh, my tweets are just like a museum. You have to see it at that specific time, and then they're gone." I was like, "Oh, snap! Perfect heel." Well, he's a face technically, but that was a perfect mark.
Yep. Raw last night did 1.6 million viewers, so that's a little down. I mean, technically I was one of them, but I fell asleep, so,
That happens.
So on paper,
I still count.
There you go. Well, nothing too crazy technically happened on Raw anyways. I feel like I came back really late, though, and didn't really watch much. But from the results, there was nothing too cray.
You're dos cray.
Okay, crumble cookies, get out of here. All right.
Ruby
so I'd like to go on record that I want to try a crumble cookie, and then I want to buy a crumble cookie and make Smarks eat it on air.
If you want to waste $5.
Yeah, he's not going to like it already. It's not going to be.
Is it worth it if somebody else pays for it? That's the question.
It's not my money.
She give me money.
Well, I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. This already went off the
Apparently,
rails, guys.
Impact Wrestling has announced titanium ticket perks for Bound for Glory in Albany, New York, right? If you buy the titanium ticket perk for Bound for Glory, apparently, I'm trying to bring up the full story, but apparently, you get to fucking sit in on
The booking
a
meetings.
booking meeting.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Legit.
Yes, literally
Yes.
sit in on booking meetings.
That's
Perfect.
interesting. That's an interesting take on it, though.
Can I
I
pick
feel like it
the
would be a
champs?
staged booking meeting on top of that, though. But I mean, then again, no one really gives a shit what Impact is doing for a good chunk of the time. So maybe they would allow you to sit on a booking meeting.
Sorry.
And
I'm out of control.
you're out of control.
Damage control. So fantasy booking, guys, we are brought to you by someone. Oh, it's not
Brought to you. We're part of the Tatnus Code Podcast Network, sort of, because it's now a radio network, and the website's not currently functioning, so I haven't been sending people to a non-functioning website right now.
No, that's fair.
But yes, so this is the fantasy booking show where we're going to take turns challenging each other to book some unknown and often unlikely scenario in the world of professional wrestling. We do not discuss them in advance because we think it's more fun that way, but also because most of the time we don't think of them until we're put on the spot and we're like, hey, do this. And we're like, oh, shit. So, I always give the other people first shot if they want to go. Otherwise, I will go.
You go.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Me go.
Migo. Unless you're a rap group, Egos.
Man. You ever just mess up when you're playing a game? You're just like, what did I do?
Well, I try not to play games.
While live on a podcast.
So.
No, you only try to design.
Sucks to be you guys. You should try it sometime. While you're waiting for somebody to come up with a fucking.
I have my thing. I just had to bring something up. Yeah, my challenge for you is to book Extreme Rules. Like, we've got the card now. I want you to fantasy book how you would have it play out. It's this weekend.
Sorry,
This
Saturday.
So, to remind everyone, the matches that we currently have for Extreme Rules, barring any more added, we have Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. We have Matt Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins. By the way, Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey one is an Extreme Rules match. Matt Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins is a fight pit match with Daniel Cormier as the special guest referee. Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross as a strap match. Bianca Belair versus Bayley with a ladder match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Edge versus Finn Balor in an I Quit match. And Brawling Brutes versus Imperium in a 6-man tag team good old-fashioned Donnybrook match.
Oh, good old-fashioned Donnybrook, don't you know?
Yeah,
apparently they live in Minnesota now. I apologize.
We're going to have us a Donnybrook.
Do we know what a Donnybrook match is?
I'm assuming it's just a
street fight,
no holds barred.
No bars held.
Yes. No holds barred.
All right, JLB.
Held no
welcome
barred.
back.
So I'll go first.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker.
Not a problem. Gracias.
Look, I'll just do like he does and just put you up on screen by yourself.
Hey, see my tan. Hey, all right.
You do look like you got some color. I'm proud of you, bud.
I did. Look, does it show I wore a freaking bracelet the whole time?
Yeah,
It's fucking. I got
You didn't even
sunburned.
take it off to
though.
fuck the peacocks? Peahens, sorry. That was female.
Dude, there was, oh my God, those things were freaking huge. And seeing those lizards as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Oh,
But
so. Well done.
There was no people on the beach every time he sent us a picture. 0 people on the beach sends us a picture.
I sent you the scenery, first of all. I wasn't trying to be a creeper and send photos of people.
I wasn't trying to say that there was people. I'm just saying literally 0. Not like some old dude walking with his Hawaiian shirt on. Nothing. 0 people every single time.
I didn't send you that many.
I didn't even see like footprints in the sand, man.
Oh, stop.
Sandman, what?
Okay.
There was a comma.
SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
Live Morgan.
Welcome back, buddy.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
And this is an Extreme Rules match.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I just think that Liv is gonna win again. And Ronda is gonna screw. I can't talk today. Well, I can never really talk, anyways. But Shayna Baszler, what's happening with them on SmackDown? Because I completely missed last SmackDown between Shayna and Ronda. Does it look like they're kind of like not on the same page? Baszler and Ronda.
Ronda's a new one for you. I don't even know if they had them interact on the last one. I gotta be honest.
Oh, really?
I mean, they had Baszler, not Baszler. They had Ronda out,
Right.
And then Liv Morgan came out with a baseball bat and talked about how it needs to be an Extreme Rules match. But I don't think Baszler was involved in any way.
So they still didn't kind of make it like they're a team. They just kind of were hinting at it. Baszler and Rousey.
I think it was
because
more
I always feel like it's a subtle little, but there's never really a concrete. We're together.
I don't think they were ever planning on them being a team. I think they were planning on this being a thing where they're pushing each other to be more badass.
Okay.
But
so I feel like how that's going to go down is Baszler is going to come try and help Rousey, but she's going to fuck up somehow. It's an Extreme Rules match, though. So she's going to fuck up somehow, either hit her with. I just want Liv to lose the title. I just don't think they're going to do it. I think Liv is going to be your champion.
Booking. You don't have to. It's not a predictions. It's fantasy booking.
That's fair. That is a fair point. Then in my fantasy, what I would certainly do is I would make this a complete squash match. I would have Baszler and Ronda just go out there and fuck shit up. People would try to come help Liv, but then Baszler would just keep knocking them out. People would come with whatever to try and help Liv, but Baszler showing you that Baszler is that beast, and Ronda does her Kimura that she loves doing, and she just makes her tap out really, really quick, and thus Ronda holds the title, but then Baszler looks her dead in the eye and says, "I'm next," and you're gonna have them at, and you're gonna have them. Let's do it at Crown Jewel, Baszler and Ronda Rousey, because fuck Liv Morgan and everything she stands for, because she's over, but she's not really over. It's trash. So you have Rousey winning it and making Shayna look like a beast, helping Rousey out. But then Shayna demands that she's next in line to face Rousey for the title. And then I finally get what I fucking want. Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey at either Crown Jewel or Survivor Series. Give me what I want. So that's how I would do that match. Bianca Belair versus Bayley in a ladder match. Who won? Did any of you notice who won between Bliss and Sky on Raw? Nope.
Give me 1 second. Because I looked it up at one point and then I can't remember it. Let's see. Scrolling, because this is one of the ones I fell asleep for. Io Sky won.
Io Sky won. Oh yes, and because Damage Control came and did some damage. So and controlled the situation. So for this one, I say Bianca Belair. They're the tag champs, right? Sky and Thing.
Yeah.
The other two members of Damage Control. Yeah, so you know what? I say I think maybe it's Bayley's time. Bayley.
It's time. It's time.
It's time. It's
Bayley.
time. Yeah, I think it's Bayley's time. I can't remember her promo or what she did with the ladder the last Monday before that, but you have Bayley win it, and then you finally, because no one's really been paying attention to Damage Control. Honestly, I feel like it kind of washed off a little. So you have them get all the titles, kind of be almost like a bloodline-esque scenario. You have Bayley win it, and then you have Bayley face Bianca again, because I'm sure Bianca's gonna end up doing a little something. Or unless that's probably what you have. You have, I'm gonna say it. You have Sasha Banks coming in and helping Bayley get the title, and you then have a Sasha Banks Bayley for Survivor Series. And Bianca, I don't know, man. They need to do something different with her. Just because I don't know, I'm tired of her. What I think will be the match of the night. So, just by the way, Bayley winning that one, like I mentioned. What I think will be the match of the night: Matt Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins inside the fight pit, with Daniel Cormier as the special guest referee. I think this is finally where we see Riddle win. Cormier is gonna... I don't see him necessarily being biased. His promo sounded almost kind of heel-esque, though. It was really well done, although he was like being kind of neutral, but I did feel like a little tone in his voice. But I see there's no rumors of Cormier actually doing anything in wrestling, though, is there? I know there was in the past.
I'm outside of this challenge, I'm going to say I 100% believe this is entirely to set up Cormier versus Lesnar at Crown Jewel. So.
Oh, shit. That was rumored?
No, that's what I think it is. Right?
Yeah, we kind of talked about that on Sunday, and that's what I believe is going to happen. But
yeah, That's the
Then
only
again, those
reason you
guys
bring-
have some legit life heat. So.
Yeah, that's the only reason you bring Cormier in at this point, is to build something against Lesnar. And
But
Crown Jewel
why
is
drilling Rollins and Riddle?
because it's a fight pit match, and so it makes sense to bring a UFC guy into it. Because
Right, which is why you have the Cormier. Well, and
Yeah.
so is Riddle. Riddle's a UFC guy.
That's my point. It's a thing. So now you bring in a referee, a special guest referee in Cormier, but it's entirely going to be set to build up to Cormier versus Lesnar. It may not have Lesnar involved at Extreme Rules.
Right.
It might. Lesnar might come in and fucking lay them all out at some point. I don't know, right? But the only reason you bring Cormier in to the conversation right now at all is to build to it being Lesnar versus Cormier at Crown Jewel. That's the only reason.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I do see Riddle finally getting the W, though. Seth won the other match last pay-per-view, and I see it's the Octagon, right? It's his match. And yeah, it just would only make sense for Riddle to win it, because I feel like this is it. You can't have Rollins winning again. Riddle has to just end it. But if that Brock thing happens at the end, I don't think Brock is going to interfere in the match per se, but he is going to come out and probably kick everyone's ass at the end. And then Cormier, Lesnar stare down. Then they'll probably announce it for Crown Jewel. That's pretty big names, though. You also got the Jake Paul match too. That's pretty fucking interesting. Will that make you watch now? No, you're not going to watch, are you?
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, it doesn't draw my attention, but I'm not the crowd that they're wanting to draw with this. Right. I'm not a avid MMA fight watcher, you know? That's what they're trying to draw in with this, is the MMA crowd.
Right. But, I mean, you've heard about the beef that they have had, though.
Yeah, but my point is, if this is announced for Crown Jewel, I'm not the people they're trying to draw in. I'm already a WWE fan. What they're trying to draw in is MMA fans who are not WWE fans, who tune into Crown Jewel just to watch this fight, and then hopefully become WWE fans.
Right.
Now, in fairness, Meltzer's saying that he thinks that they're planning to do it for WrestleMania. I just don't trust WWE to set anything up this far in advance.
Right. If anything, I would say Royal Rumble or Survivor Series. Okay, next up. So Riddle winning that, because let's end this feud. Great matches they've had, though. So I think, like I mentioned, that's going to be match of the night. This match is going to be pretty good, too. Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross. Strap match. This is just going to be a monster of a match. And perhaps this is where we'll see the White Rabbit. Just don't. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Karrion Kross winning the strap match. I don't necessarily care for their feud. I feel like they've booked it okay, but I just really don't necessarily care for it. The fact that it's a strap match does make it a lot more interesting. But yeah, I think Karrion Kross takes it, and dare I say, we'll finally see that the White Rabbit all along had something to do with Karrion Kross having a faction. I know with Raw's QR code, there was another sign that said Wyatt something, White Rabbit, WYYT, and if you rearrange the letters, it's Bray Wyatt. But I think that's all just all fuckery. And it's going to be Karrion Kross's new faction, which will have probably Gacy in it coming up to the main roster. So Drew McIntyre will lose there. Karrion Kross's White Rabbit Club, I think it was called, will end up showing up there. Edge versus Finn Balor. I Quit match. This is pretty decent pay-per-view, actually. Edge versus Finn Balor, I Quit match. Edge has been trying to get Finn to turn. Finn has been trying. No, Finn has been trying to get AJ to turn. Excuse me. And this is, I think, where we'll see AJ turn to the Judgment Day, because you do need some kind of credibility. Why did you pick your nose live on stream? I didn't pick my nose. Nasty, nasty individual. And yeah, so this is where we're going to see AJ. AJ is going to join the Judgment Day and hopefully give it some credibility. Poor Rhea can't do everything all on her own. And Edge will get rocked. He's not there to win. He doesn't have to win again. Yes, he's back. But this is where AJ joins the Judgment Day and gets Finn gets the W on Edge, and there you go. We got AJ, the new Bullet Club, if you will, being with the Judgment Day. Brawling Brutes versus Imperium, 6-man tag team, good old fashioned Donnybrook match. I don't think this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I feel like you can't make either team lose. Really, we just saw the Brawling Brutes, obviously in NXT, facing the Pretty Dead. I think they were called the Pretty Dead. Losing Imperium, then interfering.
Pretty deadly.
That's it. Pretty deadly. There you go.
I like Beautiful Zombies, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pretty Dead.
Pretty dead. Yeah, I'll just say for the fuck of it, the Brawling Brutes will take the W because they're a fucking. It's obviously all three of them. Yeah, I'll go with the Brawling Brutes. I have no idea though, in terms of who they would switch. If anyone will debut in that match per se or anything like that. Unless I know Pretty Deadly, I don't think would have anything to do with that because they literally just kind of came to just mess around with the Brutes. So yeah, Brawling Brutes takes the W. I don't know how that would kind of play. And is that it? That's it, huh?
That's it.
Yep, that I believe is it.
That's okay. That's still pretty. I don't think we're gonna get like a 3.5 hour pay-per-view here, guys. I feel like this might be pretty short. Dare I say, shortest pay-per-view of the year? Really excited that it's all extreme matches. So either way, I hope I'm extremely happy at the end of it.
I feel like we'll get at least one more added at SmackDown.
But... Fair. So yeah, that's how I would book it.
DA Fabe, keep picking that nose.
I gotta grab a tissue. It was just the tip. It's amazing what leaving your finger in your nose for an extended amount of time will cause for irritation.
That probably would, yeah.
Anyway, I was just me defending my co-host. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we got Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. I too believe that we will have another match. I fail to think that there's not a reason to have Roman, but we don't have a feud right now for Roman, which is the rough part. So maybe that's the cash in. Anyway, moving forward. Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. This is gonna. I humbly believe that Liv Morgan needs to have the title and Ronda needs a feud outside of this. And I think that this type of match is a good setup for that. Especially if, say, there's a Shayna Baszler turn on Rousey or a Charlotte return.
Woo! That'd be fun.
I'm not going to say it'd be fun. I'm saying that I can see it what I'm going to fantasy book is Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey are going at it. Liv is using every weapon under the sun. I can even see Liv using like a taser on Ronda and trying to go for the pin, like getting this pretty damn extreme.
That's heel, though.
Yeah, well, maybe that's how you make Liv Morgan matter.
Yeah,
is
that's true.
Win at all costs, including if you have to cheat, like she did at 1. And even though it wasn't a cheat, she accepted the victory. That type of stuff. What I would fantasy book is Ronda Rousey tapping out to the Kirifuda clutch. Because it don't say that you have to make them tap out if it's a tap out during an Extreme Rules match. There is no rules. So tap or submit or pinfall, and Ronda submitting to somebody else is still a submission. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I would do. And Liv can be chicken shit heel all the way through, deep down inside, and laugh in the ring at people. Be like, well, I still have the title, which I think would work great. Heel Liv Morgan in the chicken shit wins, I'm down for.
I think I'd be down for too. Yeah, that's awesome. Good call.
Bayley versus Bianca Belair. I do not think Mercedes Varnado is coming back.
I agree.
I do not believe that at this juncture that there has been an agreement between Mercedes Varnado and WWE. There might have been between Naomi and WWE or Trinity and WWE, but there has not been, in my opinion, there has not been one between Mercedes Varnado and WWE. And the reason I say that is all of her socials are now belonging to Mercedes Varnado.
Mm-hmm. She removed WWE from them all.
So I believe there were talks. I don't believe they came to an agreement. That could also be a swerve. But for my fantasy booking, this is a ladder match. And golly gee willigers, it sure is nice to have teammates in a ladder match where the only rules are you got to climb the ladder to get the title. And I think that could build some real solid heat for that women's group. I can't remember their name. As a group,
Asuka and Thing or Damage Control?
Damage Control. That's what it is. Thank you.
Okay.
So I like the idea of the other two members of Damage Control, the women's tag champions, just fucking jumping Asuka and Alexa behind the scenes, just jumping them so that they can't get involved, and then they go out and get involved. And hell, I don't even want Bayley to climb the ladder. I want Dakota Kai to be the one who climbs the ladder and hands Bayley the title. Just fucking right in everybody's face. Just, here you go. And so now we have heel shit right there. Because that's what this pay-per-view is about, is heel stuff. I would love to see Seth Rollins start a semi-fight with Daniel Cormier. And Daniel Cormier just beats the crap out of Seth Rollins. And then Riddle's like trying to high-five him, and Daniel Cormier beats the crap out of Matt Riddle. And now there's a third freaking time that we don't get this match. And we're just mad. We're just pissed off as fans that we aren't getting the Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins match. We just, I want this match. and that's why we're not going to get it. So that's exactly where I have that go. And they're both just laid out, and they can't answer the 10 count because Daniel Cormier just made it so they can't answer the 10 count.
I like it. But why do you say it's the second time? We gotta win the first time around with Seth.
You're talking about at SummerSlam?
The one after.
The one that got canceled?
No, not the one that got canceled. This, I guess, the second time that they faced at when they were in what's it called?
In Ireland?
In Ireland, yeah.
Didn't they just attack each other in Ireland?
No, they had a match.
There was a match. Well,
yeah.
I like the idea they don't get to have their match.
I do like that idea too, though.
Build that shit for Hell in a Cell, man. As those two just keep getting pissed off at each other.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Cormier can come and cut a promo on Monday and be like, I just destroyed two of the best in this business. I'm the best there is. And that's where the one that I do want to see. I do want to see Brock and Daniel Cormier. So Brock comes out and his guitar riff comes across, and then we finally, oh my God, like people would be hyped for that. McIntyre, Karrion Kross. This is the one where I struggle because I don't know where I want to go with this. Actually, these next two are tough. I have no clue where I want to go. What I like, see, this isn't a four-corner strap match, and I feel like that makes it a lot more fun. I'm going to go with Karrion Kross here. I'm going to go with Karrion Kross for the win, and then immediately grabs a mic and says, Roman, TikTok. And just, that's it. Roman, TikTok.
Ooh.
To start building towards Roman losing a title. Edge and Finn Balor in an I Quit match. I don't see how Edge can win this. There's just too much stacked against him. But Finn Balor can take the loss easier than Edge. So what do I think is going to happen? I think Edge wins. What I want to happen is I want Judgment Day. Damn it, factions need to fucking matter. And so I think Finn Balor should win in the I Quit match where there's no rules except for make your opponent say I quit. And I think the best way to do that is to have Edge get the super over pass out and not say I quit. That's what I want.
So you want that to continue then? Because if that happens, then that's a continuation.
I never quit. I beat you till you couldn't fucking speak. Without saying fucking.
Right.
I beat you till you couldn't speak, damn it. Whatever. Go a little bit edgy. You can't say fucking, obviously. Then Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. I entirely disagree with you. This should be the coming out party for Imperium. This should just be an absolute beatdown by Imperium. Organized versus chaos, and I want organized to win in this particular instance. So that's where I go with that. So that's how I would fantasy book all that. I also want to throw in that at some point after Bayley wins the title, I want them to say, Bloodline ain't got nothing on the bitch line. I just want that. I don't know that it'll actually happen, but I want that. I think that'd be fun.
That would be a great way to bring Charlotte. Yeah. Oh, you just saw that now. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Look at
that
Sir
would be a
Tilly,
great way
buddy.
to bring.
Let's have a Donnybrook. You wouldn't get
shirts off, bro. You gonna fight with your sunglasses on?
Did you just take your sunglasses off so you could take your shirt off and put your sunglasses back on?
I don't know who this video game character is. That's friends or not friends with you, JLB. But woo!
Yeah,
that's
he's
what
got
he
some
does.
opinions on
They
you.
got some words for you.
Yeah, that's my co-host from the other one.
Wow.
Some co-host he is.
Sorry about your penis.
Which co-host?
Hey, that's Jeff.
It's Jeff. My name is
Jeff.
Jeff Afa.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I'll go second just in case mine sucks.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Give me a second.
Hi, how are you? Oh, that's fun. Hi. It's fucking weird, man. It's just fucking weird that we can do that. Anyway.
What are you guys doing? Oh, hey, you over there. Hey, hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're so
How about
far
you?
away, yet so close. Not bad, not
I
bad.
feel like
Just came
there's
back from
much
Medico.
between us. Let's get
I
this out
know.
from between us. There we go. Now we can talk.
Hey, there we go.
Like
Now we
old
can have a
friends.
discussion.
Yes.
Oh, it's like old pals.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. Anyway, you got a challenge, man.
I guess I do. I would like you to fantasy book.
Here's a story about a smart same Marky.
I would like you to fantasy book an Extreme Rules match from your favorite wrestler from the 90s to your current favorite wrestler now.
One Extreme Rules match
One Extreme Rules match
between our favorite wrestler from the 90s.
to your favorite wrestler now, against your favorite wrestler now.
Okay.
What's tough is it's tough actually deciding a favorite current wrestler. I gotta be honest.
Any brand.
Any brand though.
That's part of the thing is that I got
What?
favorites in some brands, and I've got.
Your most favorite. You got to have a most favorite.
Well, see, I have to fudge this because my most favorite right now is also my most favorite from the 90s.
Oh my god.
But I can't do an Extreme Rules match with
Sting
with-
versus Sting. Young Sting versus old Sting.
I mean, there was a
versus
fake
63-year-old. But fake Sting was not my favorite wrestler in the 90s or now.
No,
It was
that's
always real Sting. So I've got to take a step back and be like, who's my other favorite? And I mean, I got a couple of Finn Balor's back there, so you could make an argument there. But I've got Kenny Omega over here.
Okay, well, while you're thinking about it, I can go ahead and do this one. I don't have a problem.
Okay, you do it.
All right. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have an Iron Man match.
Ooh.
We're going to have an Iron Man match with HBK in it.
All right.
It's going to be HBK versus... For this match, the best person is Finn Balor, but I'm not going to do that because you said it had to be my favorite right now.
Your favorite.
So it's going to be an Iron Man match versus Drew McIntyre.
Interesting.
And it's going to go into overtime, just like in 1997. So it won't be in overtime because of 1997. Drew's going to take an actual 3 0 lead on HBK with a whole bunch of claymores involved. And HBK's resilience is going to bring back to 3-3 at 57 minutes is when HBK is going to hit his third Sweet Chin music and take it to that level. And at 59 and 58 seconds, Drew is going to hit a claymore, and HBK is going to roll out of the ring. So it won't be that he 1, 2, not there, because the time ran out. It'll just be that HBK rolled out of the ring, and now it's a tie. And we're going to have my favorite wrestler from in between those eras, The Rock, come out and restart the match. Roddy Piper. And the winner will be HBK because of his resilience. Just he's got more conditioning than Drew does. That's down 3-0, comes back with a four straight pinfalls and gets the win. Now, hopefully that bought Smarks enough time, but that's all. It was pretty easy for me. If it was Finn, they would have to alternate wins, but I feel like Drew could dominate for 30 minutes there. So
nice,
cool.
That would be.
I think.
Weep.
Just trying to figure out exactly the. Hey, I'm going to show you. There's a shortcut. All you got to do is just click the little box that just has the solo.
Yes. No, I was turning off my camera because I'm going to do things that I don't like to do on camera.
Oh yeah.
Unless on the after hours.
I'm going to also turn your mic off because I can't.
I was turning off my camera. I didn't realize my.
Oh jeez,
motherfucker!
Okay.
You
guys are children. I see 1 week in Mexico didn't change anything.
Nothing changed at all.
We're gonna have ourselves a Donnybrook, which we still need to have.
Oh my god! And have that fucking Donnybrook, buddy.
Oh man.
No, you didn't miss it. We're gonna do it at the.
We're still working out the logistics of it because there's logistics.
Likely at the Babe compound where I can actually deliver a decent move, or Smarks can deliver a decent move on a trampoline.
But so I think we're gonna do a last man standing match.
Last man standing.
And it's gonna be, as previously mentioned, Sting versus Orange Cassidy. And it's going to be the weirdest last man standing match you'll ever see in your life. Because it's going to feature multiple spots of Orange Cassidy making it to a 9 count before just kind of getting up. Not because he was hurt so much, but
just
because
he's lazy.
I've got 9 counts to do it, so, you know. Might as well.
Keep up at 9 count.
Yeah. Just kind of roll and stand up. He'll get thrown to the ground. And then he'll just lay there.
Take a shoulder block. Lays there for 9.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
And he just gets up.
And then he's up. And then he goes back and forth. And it's going to have all of the Orange Cassidy spots in it, of course. Because why would we have Orange Cassidy without the Orange Cassidy spots?
What a great way to get, his own rest out of it, though.
Exactly.
He's outsmarting the
He's
system.
smart.
Yeah.
I have a 9 count. I'm gonna use it, right? And then I'm
He
gonna
gets
get
slapped in the face by Sting, lays down.
He's like, that hurts. Oh man.
I need 9 seconds to recover from this.
Ow.
They should definitely do that with Orange Cassidy and anyone else from AEW, though. That would be hilarious. Or Pac. They're technically feuding, so I can see.
To answer your question, Nick, we did talk a bit about it. I'm sure we will talk more about it. I think there's part of it that's a work. I think Sammy saw how the Eddie Kingston thing got him in the eye and saw a chance to make a big deal about an Andrade thing and turn it into a potential work. I feel it's, to me, fairly obvious Andrade is going to win the mask versus career match. And then this is going to be the next thing that they're going to try to do. I don't, however, think this is a Tony Khan thing. I think this is a Sammy Guevara and possibly Andrade being part of it thing.
Going into business for themselves.
Yep. But
especially since, because we've seen Tony Khan take feuds from Twitter to, take advantage of making money off.
And like I said, Sammy Guevara had the feud with Eddie Kingston that turned into a big match on Dynamite,
That's it.
So he's like, well, let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Let's see if I can be the little bitch that people start fights with on Twitter.
Yep. So that's what I think there. Anyways, so yes, this would be Orange Cassidy taking advantage of the 9 count as much as possible and just frustrating the fuck out of Sting. Like, Sting would hit him with setup moves, throw him into the corner, and go into the other corner to get ready to do the Stinger Splash. And Orange Cassidy would just hit the corner and then be like, no, I'm going to lay down for a bit now. How am I supposed to hit you with my next move?
Because it's a 10 count match, you can't just throw him into the Scorpion Deathlock.
Yeah, he's on
then
the
you're
ground.
making contact.
It's not going to work. So it's like, what can I do? And so, in the end, I think...
Sorry.
Trying to decide whether I should do it this way. I think we have Sting put on a on a sleeper hold, and Orange Cassidy go out and then legitimately snoring in the ring with a 10 count.
Jesus Christ.
That was water, just so everybody knows that I wasn't actually hitting a bong or anything.
Sure.
I would love it if my real life employer decided to drug test me because of the podcast.
Yeah, this is the one. He's like, I was listening.
Go take a test. I'm sorry you wasted that money because I do not do that. It's a pretty good impersonation, though. Anyway, so that's your booking.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So now it's my time to book something.
Yes, sir.
Real quickly, let's just answer this quick question here. Predictions on Kenny's return date. I'm going to say when all the legal stuff is over with.
Yeah. Here's the I'm 90% certain he would be back wrestling right now if there wasn't impending legal action.
Yeah.
And because they're trying to, if anything, they're trying to talk him off the ledge of lawsuits, talk CM Punk down.
I don't know how CM Punk has a lawsuit when he started the fight.
Well,
allegedly.
his argument, the simple fact is, the one thing all sides seem to agree on is that CM Punk threw the first punch. CM Punk's argument is he thought that they were going to attack him, so he threw the first punch to get the first punch in, to get the advantage. They say that, they were going in to talk and then he just fucking punched us and everything. But I think that it's the legal action that's holding everything back right now. Whenever that clears up enough, then
once buyouts are paid to people who decide not to play, or they decide to play.
So for the most part, I agree with you here. Here's the deal: I don't think CM Punk was that bad at wrestling when he came back. But he clearly acted like an idiot after winning the strap in his own town cleanly, and being set up for a big program with the eventual strap winner. We're assuming in MJF
and super heel.
Like
you want to guarantee you're over.
Even more than that.
MJF.
He's out here acting like he's dealing with a bunch of children backstage, and then he does the most childish things possible, as in going off script, bashing your own coworkers, bashing all that stuff, and it's just like it was useless. And so
Adam Page called me names.
Yeah, Adam Page said things mean to me, and somebody told me that somebody else told me that those people back there were the ones that told other people that I did bad stuff. See, and again, Nick, I agree with you in a way. I don't think he was as bad. I thought his GTS always looked weak as hell, right? I always thought his GTS looked worse than Kenta's, who he stole it from.
Right.
So,
at the end of the day, regardless of how you feel about his mic skills, his in-ring work, any of that stuff, the behind-the-scenes stuff has been proven more than once to be a problem for one CM Punk.
Yeah, there's a common denominator in all of this,
and
it's
CM
CM
Punk's
Punk.
problems, and that's CM Punk.
But I feel angry because, like you say, it's robbing us of some good Kenny Omega matches right now. He just came back. We could be seeing Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page, Kenny Omega versus MJF, Kenny Omega versus fucking Wardlow, or something. You know what I mean? Or put them back in the trios. They'd be trios champions if they weren't suspended. So we'd have the trios, Kenny, the Elite versus the Dark Order, the Elite versus
Death Triangle.
Triangle.
That's the current champ.
The Elite versus Best Friends.
A returning Black. House of Black.
Yeah, House of Black when they come back. And so I'm angry there. Now, that being said, House of Black reuniting and coming back, based on all of the things that we know, that's what the plan is, at least. Is a couple months out. So that's at least enough time for this Kenny Omega, CM Punk stuff to blow over. But still.
And as much as some people would like to believe that location will help CM Punk in the potential court proceedings. I don't think it does. I think when everybody says, including the person says, I threw the first punch. I mean, at the end of the day, threat of violence with a weapon is a crime. Threat of violence that only you thought was a threat of violence is not a crime.
Mm-hmm. And they, you have to prove that they actually threatened violence.
Yes.
And as of right now, all you can prove is that they came to my room.
That you asked them to come to.
Yeah, it's really hard to defend when in your statements earlier you said, and I quote, "You have a problem with me, come to my room. My door's open. I'm not hard to find." And so then they were like, "Okay,
we're kick it open."
What? All the reports say the door was open. They didn't have to kick anything open. So,
thank you, Stream Elements.
Yeah, but
so fantasy booking. I really like the tweet argument, so I'm going to throw out a couple wrestler names, and I just want you guys to give the reason for the Twitter feud, and it'll be kind of a short game because I want to get on to kicking JLB's ass. Game.
That's right.
Oh, it's true. Nice.
So, your first feud that you will have will be Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar.
Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar in a Twitter feud. I feel like neither of these guys. I feel like Brock never uses Twitter though.
That's exactly why it's a great feud.
That's actually where my
it probably would start.
My whole concept on this would come from is this would be entirely one-sided. This would be entirely fucking.
Yes. But we know Braun can say some stupid ass shit on Twitter.
And we got the receipts to prove it.
Yeah. This would entirely be Braun Strowman saying shit like, Brock Lesnar's just afraid to fight me. I'm one of the last people who beat him and all that stuff. And, he's not even going to come on here to defend it. And then a couple days later.
I enjoy your Braun Strowman impersonation.
See what I said? He wasn't even going to come on here to defend it. Right? Because he's just a little pussy. And he's scared of Braun Strowman. And it's just going to go on and on like that. And it's effectively, we're going to pull from... I
feel like he's right back in this
Avengers Endgame in this, where they end up having a match at a pay-per-view. And Braun Strowman's all like, see, I see you're finally tired of running from me, and you're going to actually give me my match. And Brock's going to be like, I don't even know who you are.
That would be hilarious.
Where are you going with it there, JLB?
That's pretty good. Where I could see Brock opening his account just to give one word answers to Braun, and Braun gives like this whole paragraph. How it basically starts, Braun would obviously start it because Brock wouldn't give a shit. Braun gets mad at some poll of who's the top 10 big men in wrestling, and Brock Lesnar is top 3, and Braun's not even in the list. And he's like, well, that doesn't make sense. I'm much better than Brock is, and he's top, and he's second on the list, or he's first on the list. I don't get it. That's why I don't take words from these marks. Brock Lesnar is just he's not even in Canada. He's not even in the States anymore. He went to Canada. with it driving his forklift and all I would see Brock do is give selfies of him on the forklift, still top 3, or like mad question mark,
Trolling
just
the shit
one
out of
word
him.
answers, just troll the shit out of him. That would be Brock's way of doing it. And honestly, with Brock's character now, that's definitely what he would do. Anyways, with his cowboy shit, with the cowboy hat, be like just doing little nods. Yeah, top 3. Maybe even do video tweets. What is it, touts? Do little video tweets. Oh man, but yeah, Brock would definitely just troll the shit out of him. That's right up Brock's alley. Fucking Braun.
Nick's new listen means that I'm going to use his most recent comment and have Cage and Wardlow as your Twitter feud. Brian Cage. I'm assuming Brian Cage, not Christian
Yes,
Cage.
Brian Cage.
Brian Cage.
That's the match that was announced for
Dynamite
tomorrow with, like he was saying, absolutely no build to it. Just, hey, they're going to do it.
So let's use Twitter all day long tomorrow.
So I think for me, this entire thing is going to be, it's not going to be on Twitter. I'm going to bend the rules a bit. It's going to be entirely on Instagram because that fits better.
Fucking pose down.
Because this is going to be entirely Wardlow just going through all of Brian Cage's workout videos and just making snide remarks on them all.
Genius.
Just entirely just be like, you call that a lat press? My grandmother could do squats better than that.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
The entire time like that. And then
nice curls, bud. New legs ever?
Hey, those are great weights. Do they come in men's sizes?
Oh shit. Yo, that would be a great way to build the feud, though. You have a day left. You just start this in the AM. Just all day.
Yep.
Oh my god, that would be awesome. I was going
posting videos every 5 minutes, just pissed off, like I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna destroy you tonight.
And even some of them with Wardlow, just making fun of Brian Cage for being short. Brian Cage is 6 foot. Wardlow's 6'3", so it's not like it's a big difference. But being like, whatever, little man.
Cage randomly going, "You were MJF's bitch. I don't even understand."
You were nobody's bitch because you weren't even on TV for a year. And he does a curl while he does it.
Yeah, I love it. I love that. Love that.
But
all right, next one is going to be Finn Balor and Orange Cassidy. I already know Orange Cassidy's responses are all going to be whatever. I know you well enough, Smarks, to know that that's the response every time. Whatever. These are two very face guys. They're probably not likely to ever do something like that. And obviously, they're not in the same organizations. JLB, you might want to go first on this. Looks like Smarks is deep in thought.
Deep in thought.
I like this. Hold on before you start. So Orange Cassidy and Danhausen get together, do some shitty face paint, and pretend that they're the fucking Demon King.
That's good. That's genius.
Well played, Nick. Love it.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Danhausen goes, I've got the answer. I've got the answer to his tweet. I think you need to do this real quick. Whatever. Danhausen paints the face and everything for it. That's fantastic.
Or Orange Cassidy paints Danhausen's face as the demon. Like, I think I could help you out with something. I don't know why Orange Cassidy would talk like that, but I think I could help you out with something. And he paints his. It would be more against Danhausen and Finn Balor. He paints it like the demon, and he's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. This is. I can't curse anyone with this. It looks too stupid. That was
that's not how you do a demon. This is how you do a demon.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, Danhausen only adds the red. The rest of his face is his actual face. All he does is add a little bit of red on it.
I was more thinking of like they just do like a drinking competition. So Finn Balor just randomly posts like him at a pub chugging a beer, and then Orange Cassidy replies via the tweet and just does him chugging a glass of orange juice, and then it just keeps kind of going. They just do like a chugging challenge on Twitter and keep replying to each other. One-upmanships. Because I don't see Finn really feuding with anybody, but that as kind of a trolling joke between the two.
Well, that's what
companies.
Makes this hard is that you have to figure out why Finn Balor would start a fight with.
See, the thing is, I think we can get to Finn Balor starting a fight very easily because while he's been face a lot recently, he has not always been face. He's been the real rock and roller. And so that can come out. I think it starts out with Orange Cassidy putting out a tweet saying he's decided to put in a lot of work this week, and he's going to learn from the greats. And he's even going to put the air quotes, the greats. And then he's going to go find a time when Finn Balor tweeted out a video of his demon entrance. You know, how he crawls through the fog machine, all of that stuff, and comes out. And then Orange Cassidy is going to reply to it with a video of him on the Dynamite stage with the fog machine going, and he's just going to kind of roll out in the fog and then just kind of stand up.
Barrel roll or forward roll?
On his, laying down flat roll. That's how he rolls.
On the side. Okay.
Yep, that's how he rolls. Just roll all the way out. And then stands up. And then he's going to find a tweet of Finn Balor doing the coup de grace on someone. And then he's going to do him a tweet with him. And he's going to climb up to the top rope. But it's actually going to be the second rope. Because I don't want to get all the way up there. That's hard. And then he's just going to kind of
step down onto him.
Just kind of. And then he's going to do a clip of, find a clip of Finn Balor doing the sling blade. And he's going to do a very, very slow motion sling blade off of it. And then finally we're going to have Finn Balor be like, okay, enough of this. Right? You want the real rock and roller? You got it. And there's going to be a video of him doing the point in the corner. And then Orange Cassidy's just going to reply to that with a video of him in the corner.
But don't even have him extend his arms. That's too much.
Oh, it's gonna pan out, and it's gonna be Chucky T and Trent Beretta holding his arms up. So that's gonna be the feud. It's not gonna lead to an actual match because never happened.
So JLB, I'm gonna give you a little bit of homage here. You're pushing for this one. We're gonna do two more. This one in particular, though, you've been pushing for a while. So, Rock the Dwayne Johnson and the real Samoa Joe Roman Reigns. Samoan Joe Reigns.
The real Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's like, hey, how do I get involved in this? hey.
The real Samoan Joe Roman Reigns.
So, The Rock is promoting his movie Black Adam on Twitter. And he's currently on tour in Mexico promoting it. And he says something along the lines of, in an interview that he posts on Twitter, you have to acknowledge the fact that this is the first time you ever see a superhero who kills people. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is your superhero you have to go see in theaters. Roman doesn't like that. And he replies. And he's like, I don't have to acknowledge anything. I don't have to acknowledge anything, Oos. You have to acknowledge me, that I'm the best in our family to do what I do, because I've been doing it for longer than you have. And The Rock just basically goes into rock mode, but he laughs. He laughs, so he's still kind of a nice guy and does his laugh and da-da-da. And The Rock says, and then he's like, I acknowledge you. I acknowledge you as the biggest piece of trash that walks God's green earth. Blah, 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 blah. If you smell, la, 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 la. Kind of all that jazz. And then he's like, Roman's just like, I don't know, something along the lines of like, I acknowledge the fact that you won't even come see me at Survivor Series because you'll be too busy promoting a movie that no one's going to watch anyways. Acknowledge me and be gone. And that's maybe how they'll start their little feud for WrestleMania. It's going to be off Twitter because WWE now finally uses their Twitter, just like AEW uses their Twitter to build feuds. And thus, that is how it starts.
That was for you, bud.
While getting promotion for Black Adam, which I think is out now. No, not yet, right?
Comes out next week.
Like next week? Yeah.
Maybe even this Friday.
Oh, snap. Nice.
It might be. I gotta check. It comes out soon. Oh, nope. Couple weeks. October 21st is when it comes out. So.
Okay.
Just so you know, Black Adam is not the only superhero that kills people.
Who's the other superhero that kills people?
Batman does. Fucking
Batman does not kill
claims
people.
that he does not.
Yeah, no, Batman has the best PR man in the business. Oh, Batman doesn't kill. Batman doesn't kill. Fucking just seriously, I'm telling you, go on YouTube and search for Batman body count. There's a person who has gone through every Batman movie and
non-animation, not Batman Beyond.
Not Batman Beyond, every live action Batman movie. And counted
that he kills or indirectly kills.
Yes. Okay, here's the deal: is like everyone got angry. I'm going to go off on a little rant here. Everyone got angry at Ben Affleck's Batman in Batman v Superman, and look at him shooting all those people with the gun. Fucking Michael Keaton's Batman drove the Batmobile into a factory and literally dropped a bomb out in front when surrounded by goons and blew up the factory.
He didn't kill people, though.
Fucking blew him up.
Yeah, he didn't kill people.
No, he doesn't kill the nemesis.
No,
he kills people.
The fucking Batman Returns, right? He's fighting with a clown on the street, and he sticks the clown's piece of dynamite in its pants and pushes him down a manhole, if I'm remembering correctly. And that explodes, right? Batman's body count is in the hundreds, right? He doesn't kill the Joker. He doesn't kill, which let's be honest, the world would probably be a better place if he fucking did. But
in Batman's defense, he kills less innocents than Superman. And less nemesis than Superman, because Superman kills 2 nemesis. Zod and Doomsday. That's it. But boy, is there a lot of innocents that die when Superman has a fight with Zod.
In the movie?
A whole lot of
In the movie, because he takes down buildings. Yes.
Right.
Like there's if it showed him fly around and save everybody, Zod would take over the world. Like that's why he kills Zod. Because if he doesn't, innocents will continue to die. So anyway.
So George Clooney's Batman didn't kill anyone, right?
No, definitely not.
Robert Pattinson's didn't, at least on screen. But again, that was more a detective movie than anything. So make it away. Adam West's Batman kills one of Penguin's rehydrated pirate henchmen. So in 1966, Adam West's Batman killed someone. Val Kilmer's Batman kills 6 henchmen and caused Two-Face to fall to his death. Right?
Yep.
So that's
and
7
really
there.
Legitimately fries Edward Nygma's brain.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Christian Bale killed over 12 members of the League of Shadows as well as Two-Face. Michael Keaton's Batman killed at least 15 henchmen as well as the Joker and the Penguin.
Yeah, that's right. He does kill his nemesis in those in Michael Keaton's movies.
Ben Affleck's Batman killed over 25 criminals with lethal weaponry. So he is the highest of them. But fucking Batman's killed since day one. In the original Batman comic books, back in the fucking 30s, right? He killed regularly.
Oh, really?
Fucking regular. He carried a gun.
Do we see those kills though? Technically,
yeah. He fucking hung him.
Not in the 30s, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he dropped.
Oh yeah, murder was way more okay in the 30s than it is now.
Yeah, this was pre-comics code.
This is
right,
this
and this is when they
vigilante murder.
Justified.
It's okay.
Right?
Yeah. You robbed a bank. You must die. Jeez, that seems like a little extreme.
Let's see. His first confirmed kill was in Detective Comics number 27, where he knocked Alfred Stryker into a vat of acid.
Which is where we get the rumor of how Joker happened. But it's not how Joker. I mean, in some storylines, it's how Joker happens. But
in some stories, he also wielded a pistol. A fucking gun.
Uses a boomerang and smacks people upside the head with it.
In one of them, he dropped a mentally handicapped criminal out of a helicopter. Fucking.
Doesn't
yeah,
save
but
them
no.
all. Doesn't save them all. That's all we're saying.
That's fair.
Yeah. He didn't even mention the no killing rule until Batman number 4, which was in.
Did you guys see the Danhausen Batman thing?
No.
It's fucking. He's like the Joker.
Oh yeah, he did
the
thing. Batman number 4 was in the 1940s.
The 1490s. Got it.
Came out winter 1940. So for the first 5 years of Batman's existence, he fucking killed regularly. Regularly. And then they came over this, Batman doesn't kill. And yet he still fucking killed all the time. So. But Wolverine also kills all the fucking time. We consider him a hero. And everyone loves Deadpool.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we necessarily consider Deadpool a hero, though.
The hero of
Everyone
the movies.
loves him.
He's the hero of the movies. I'm just saying. Anyways. Weird tangent for a wrestling podcast. Okay. Are we continuing on?
One more. There's one last one. This is based on a tweet that we actually talked about on Sunday night's show. Chris Jericho not being the greatest of all time. Chris Jericho in a feud with somebody who doesn't call him the GOAT. So or somebody that somebody else claims is the GOAT. So you can pick whichever wrestler Jericho's in a feud with, but it's because somebody else claims that they're the GOAT. Smarks, you are limited to Chris Jericho, John Cena.
You're limiting me to just Chris Jericho, John Cena?
Well, you can do other ones if you want, but that one you have to do. And the reason you have to do it is because that's what the fucking tweet said.
Mm-hmm.
What tweet said this? Who said this in that tweet?
Oh, you haven't read all of our text messages.
You did not. Okay.
I was in Mexico.
I even thought you'd responded to this one, fucker.
I mean, if I did, it was drunkenly respond to it. I doubt it, though.
Scroll up. I'm going to pull it up and read it while Smarks thinks.
I even hashtagged it cringe wrestling takes.
Oh, okay. So that'll be easier to find. Search conversazione.
All the way back in September. I got to scroll down.
Here. This was Pro Wrestling World on Facebook. It said, this is your GOAT, Painmaker, Wizard, Ocho, Lionheart, whatever you feel like calling him this week. This man is not the greatest ever. As someone who's been a fan of wrestling for 20 plus years, I've never seen Jericho's allure. What does he do different or better than anyone? Can he wrestle? Sure. Can he talk? Sure. But that can go for a lot of guys, not only this in his day, but today too. Winning the Ring of Honor title recently does nothing for that brand and does nothing for his career. Not to mention how annoying he is on commentary these days. Parentheses, save me the he's a heel bullshit. There's a difference. Greatest talker, Heyman. Greatest in-ring worker, arguably it's Cena. Jericho may not be even my top 50 ever.
Jesus. And then, okay, but that's not anyone saying that. That's just this dude ranting Pro Wrestling World.
Yeah, but he's representing Pro Wrestling World. Now, in fairness, one of the other people at Pro Wrestling World said, Kurt Angle recently said he feels Jericho has surpassed Shawn Michaels as an overall performer. So in a way, Kurt Angle did call him the GOAT. But.
Yeah, but the gold standard, I think, was that guy and Rippers, another dude. Yeah. Jesus. I would not. I mean, Cena's a great worker. I would not put Jericho. I would not put Cena over Jericho, though.
There you go.
Like, fuck.
Another one for the good guys.
Yeah, survey says another one for the good guys. I mean, here's the deal. Would you even put Cena in your top 50 workers? In-ring workers?
Dead or alive, or both?
Just all time. We're talking greatest of all time. And again, I'm pointing out in-ring worker, which takes out mic work. This is strictly in-ring.
Mic work, character work, everything. It's just ring work.
Yep, just ring work.
Just all 5 moves of his doom. Sorry, 6 now.
Did you count the rope stunner thing that he does?
Cena?
Yeah, he does like
the 6th.
That was the 6th. Okay. Just making sure.
He added that later on because he doesn't have. He wanted more than 5 moves of doom.
Did you count the leg drop?
The 5 moves of doom are the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yes.
The STFU.
Yes.
The STF. The shoulder block.
Yep.
And the leg drop. Those are the 5.
Those are the 5. That's fair.
Add that stunner.
Damn. So
I would do Ryback versus Jericho
Fair enough.
because Ryback is
Somebody
just an
claims
idiot.
Ryback is the best. Go for the Twitter feud. You can do more than one if you want, but we do have a game to play as well. So
That's fair. So let's just Smarks do it with Cena and
no, you
Jericho.
do your Ryback, and then he can do Cena, and if you want, he'll do it.
So this in effect would just be a poll that happens because we all know how Ryback doesn't like Twitter polls.
Unless they go his way.
Unless they go his way, which they never do. I don't think there's a poll that ever went his way.
He
Unless
tried making one with only his name on it, and people added stuff.
oh man. Then he'd like threaten to block everybody, like block all of Twitter then, bro. So yeah, it starts off with a Twitter poll, greatest of all time. And on that Twitter poll, people suggested Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Kurt Angle, and Seth Rollins, a bunch of names. And of course, Ryback, being Ryback, says, "Oh, but I've done so much. I have the best slogan ever in the world compared to what Jericho had. He only had 'shut the hell up,' and that was his only real big one." He's only talking about WWE because he probably doesn't watch anything else, or WWF, or "never be the same again. I had Feed Me More. The fans liked me. And honestly, truth be told, that would have been my gimmick. I was supposed to come out to The Rock." And then Jericho just goes, Ryback, ... stop it. And that just lets Ryback keep going more. Your song sucks. Your song, I don't know why anyone likes that song. Your band Fozzy is not even on the Billboard charts, or hasn't been. You only have that one song, and you have to use wrestling to get it there, to make it double platinum or whatever. What do you know, kind of thing. And Jericho just puts his hands up like this, like the Twitter emoji where the person puts their hands up like, okay, ... And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just those stupid things because the guy is such an idiot. Oh, Jericho then posts his Ryback's TikTok that he had. What was he doing? He was doing something. He was eating like a bag of chips or something. And then do you remember this? Where he was eating like a bag of chips. And then he apparently had tweeted that someone had recognized him from his TikTok video, but not even about his wrestling, him being a wrestler. So Jericho just kind of reposts that video of him on TikTok and then says, "This is what you're remembered for. This is why you're not the GOAT of wrestling. You're the GOAT of eating a bag of chips. Say less." And that's where I think it would go. Ryback is in that Braun category where, you don't really gotta say much to really beat them on Twitter because they're just outlandish and stupid comments. And Ryback is not the GOAT in any conversation ever, unless we're talking about, like, I don't know, who's better, Brooklyn Brawler, Ryback, or... then again, not even Brooklyn Brawler, because Brooklyn Brawler at least was a solid jobber. Ryback couldn't even wrestle. So I don't even know. Ryback is not a GOAT in any conversation. Greatest of all time.
Excuse me.
That's you.
And that's where I'd go with that.
Ryback, Jericho feud, Twitter, because of a bad survey.
Because of a bad poll.
So,
survey says not my
Jericho,
favorite.
Jericho versus John Cena. I think this would be a very short Twitter feud. Because if there's one way that John Cena beats Jericho, it's with
On a mic.
Yeah. And so I think the feud would kind of begin and end with, oh, you're the Ocho now because you've had 8 world championships in all of your things. Hey Siri, how do you say 16 in Spanish? And that'd be the beginning and the end of it.
Sesenta. Sorry. Had to give the Siri delay there.
Mhm.
Okay, now pick the one you want to do. Somebody claims to be, or somebody else claims that they are the GOAT. I feel like there's a solid CM Punk one there if you want it.
But what if I don't want it?
Well, if you don't want it, don't take it.
What if I didn't want to do another one?
If you don't want to do another one, we'll just have a real feud. I'll just fucking slaughter JLB for the 16th time in a row.
Because I'm fine with that.
Calm down, Ric Flair.
Say Santa.
You're the Ocho, I'm the Sesenta. Okay, we're gonna do the game. We're gonna do.
Did you have your new game, or are we gonna do what we know?
We're gonna do the guess the wrestler game because that's
Okay.
that. So who wants to be first in line?
I'll go first. I ain't scared. I've kicked his ass several times.
Oh, hold on a moment. JLB decided we needed to drink.
Hydrate-ish.
Hold on, I'll turn on my camera so you can see it.
Yeah, same here.
Since I'm on the cast.
But I need utter concentration. That's what I was looking for. Turning off my comments right now. Okay.
Yep. Comments closed. I mean, we can always tell when JLB is reading the comments because he puts his face right up to the screen. So.
It's funny because it's true.
So, DA Fabe, you were going first. Do your 2 minutes starts now.
Male or female?
Male.
Wrestled in the 90s?
No.
2000s?
Yes.
20 teens?
Yes.
And currently wrestling?
Yes.
WWE?
No.
AEW?
Yes.
Impact?
Yes.
Brian Cage.
How does he get it?
What?
So fucking good.
What the fuck? He just got that off.
Really
mail?
honed this skill when you've been gone.
Oh, he got that off mail? 20 teens?
I mean, in
2000s-ish?
fairness, it's the AEW and Impact one
Impact.
that really narrows it down a bit. Because there aren't that many. That were
that's
in both.
true. Yeah, that's true.
So
Jesus.
1-2 DA Fabe.
Wow.
Okay.
I couldn't even type the answers into a fucking.
All right, we get it. You're
quickly.
good, you cocky prick.
Okay, JLB.
Just saying, I got that one.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
Male or female?
Male.
Wrestled in the 20. Currently wrestling?
Yes.
Wrestling in AEW?
Yes.
Wrestling in WWE?
Yes.
Wrestled in Impact?
Yes.
AJ Styles?
No.
Oh, AEW. Sorry. Christian Cage?
Nope.
My guess. Good job.
Yeah, blonde hair. Does he have blonde hair?
I'm gonna go with no.
Sting.
No.
Currently wrestling. Did he wrestle in the 90s?
No.
No. Did he wrestle in the 2000s, the pre-20
Yes.
teens?
Yes.
Okay. Was he world champion in any of the organizations?
Any of them?
That's gonna maybe fuck me over though.
Just.
Okay, was he a champion in WWE? World champion in WWE?
No, he was not
No.
in WWE. I was checking. No, he was not world champion. Not world.
Not world champion. Not world. Okay, was he world champion in AEW?
No.
World champion in Impact?
No. Again.
Okay.
Not world champion.
World. Oh, okay. My God. Does he have a catchy catchphrase in any of the organizations?
He has. He does not currently.
It's not currently. No, he wasn't in AEW. Is he currently in AEW?
Yes.
And was he next division champion on Impact?
He was. Final guess.
I will go with Sanjay Dutt.
No. D.A. Fabe.
Okay.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
Did you confirm WWE?
Yes.
205 Live champion?
No.
Okay. Tag champion in any of the
Yes.
tag champion in AEW?
Yes.
Trent?
No.
Does not have. Okay. Kazarian.
Oh shit! Fuck!
That's 2.
Fuck. Okay, do you want me to do one at least? Because I feel like I'm. Because you never get to play, Smarks.
I like being the host. This is fun for me.
Okay.
Okay. Ready.
When was Kazarian in WWE?
It was a short-lived.
Short-lived.
It was short-lived. It was during
Like
Ruthless Aggression era.
WCW.
Yeah, Ruthless Aggression. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Ruthless Aggression.
This one could potentially be hard, so
The last one wasn't easy, bud.
yeah. 2 minutes starts
It's
now.
like, you still got it, fucker.
Male or female?
Male.
90s?
Yes.
2000s?
Sort of.
20 teens? That'd be probably a no.
Sort of, but not
Sort
really.
of. Okay. WCW?
Yes.
WWE?
No.
80s?
No.
Okay. Glacier?
No.
Okay.
Match.
World champion?
Yes.
Fuck. It wasn't in WWE, so it's not DDP. Okay. Blonde hair?
No.
Brown hair?
I'd call it yes.
Short or long hair?
Short.
World champion, David Arquette.
Fuck!
Damn it, you
Fuck!
got
I
it.
knew it! I knew it! That's what I was thinking too! I was like, no! Oh, man. Fucker. Oh, shit. Well done. I was thinking that too. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. I know it.
What the fuck,
You
man? David
motherfucker.
Arquette.
He could have. It could have also said, "Oh no, Vince Russo was a writer in WWE, but he wasn't a wrestler."
He was not a wrestler in WWE. So as a wrestler, that works.
Vince Russo would have worked, yeah. But he has black hair.
Well,
You know,
sort of brown.
sort of brown.
Okay. You got a bit of a deficit to pull out of, JLB.
Yeah.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
Male or female?
Male.
Wrestle in the 80s?
No.
Wrestle in the 90s?
Yes.
Currently wrestling?
Yes.
In WWE?
Yes.
Currently? In WWE currently? Yes.
Yes.
Was an Impact?
Yes.
It was an Impact. Was he a world champion in Impact?
Yes.
Got it. Oh, Jesus. Was he world champion in WWE?
Give me 1 second to be certain on it. I'm going to say no. No.
Don't have it.
Does he have tattoos?
Yes. I think.
Okay. I'll do. Was he ever in a faction?
Yes.
Wasn't a faction. Was he in WCW?
He was not in WCW, no.
And he obviously wasn't in AEW. He wasn't in AEW. No.
No
Okay.
AEW.
Right. Long hair or short hair?
Long.
Long.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. And he wasn't a world champion in WWE. He wasn't a world champion in WWE, right?
Not
You
world,
said no.
no.
Was he IC champion?
No.
And he wasn't a faction. Was he in a faction in WWE?
Yes. Last guess.
And you said short hair most of the time, right?
It said long hair most of the time. But
Long
he
hair most of
has
the time.
done short.
Okay. Raven? No.
Not Raven. DA Fabe. Your 2 minutes starts now.
Just to confirm, you said he wrestled in the 90s?
No, he did not wrestle in the 90s.
It's Drew McIntyre.
No.
No, he's been a WWE champion. Shit. Okay, hold on. Hasn't been a WWE champion. Facial hair?
No.
Long hair.
I don't actually remember him ever having facial hair.
Impact World Champion. Long hair. That gets rid of Bobby. Damian Priest.
No.
Tall? Over 6 foot?
Yes.
Was an Impact. Over 6 foot. Not a WWE champion. Was an Impact champion. It's not Andrade. It's not. interactions. Fuck me, man. Currently in WWE, you said, right?
Yes.
Oh, that fucks me up.
In NXT? Has he
Not
been in NXT? It hasn't been? Okay. Cody? No, that's not long hair.
When was Cody in Impact?
Jesus, we've had this
Oh,
conversation before. I'm running out of guesses. Where's full-length trunks instead of shorts?
He does at times.
Edge.
Guess. Nope. Okay. First clue. He has gone by many different names over his time. His current name in WWE is not the same as his first name in WWE.
Okay.
okay.
Somebody who came back. Triple H was WCW, so that doesn't work.
Well, and he was never Impact champion.
No, true. Just trying to get stuff, man.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to. Me too. Just just trying to help you out.
Next
too,
clue.
Next clue.
He's not currently a performer. It's Abyss.
Nope.
That was a good one, though.
He's
not a wrestler, though. In WWE.
First match in WWE. Fuck. I have to change one of my answers because it's of a technicality. His first match in WWE was technically in 1999.
Oh, shit.
But that's when he was in Memphis Championship Wrestling. He didn't actually appear on the main roster until November 13th of 2000.
Okay. That still didn't help.
No. But he's old as balls. Not old as balls. But, he's not like in his 30s.
Truth.
Oh, shit.
Half point.
Nice shocker.
I mean,
just
he
throw up
always,
the shocker, bud.
he never wore shorts.
There you go.
Yeah, he does. He wears cutoff shorts all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. When
He
he
doesn't
asked you
wear
trunks or okay, no, that's fair.
He doesn't wear
Tights or trunks. Okay.
He's always wrestled in either like cargo pants or cutoff shorts.
That's fair. Wow, I got annihilated.
Okay.
He was a world champion in Impact. I don't think.
Yeah, he was the first.
Two-time NWA world champion. My next clue was going to be he probably has a record for most championships held in WWE.
Right. That would have been a good one.
Likely.
With I think his final count so far has been 59.
59 or something.
Just of the 24/7
for the 24/7 championship.
He's got
as well
a couple
as
ICs.
His ICs, his variety of tag team championships. Yeah. I think he was even hardcore champion at one point.
Such a link to the past.
Wow.
Okay.
Close friends with Tupac once upon a time.
That was going to be another clue that he has a rap career.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Like his hero, John Cena. That would have given it away.
Shall we do one more?
One for all the marbles.
Yeah, we'll make this a 4-pointer.
Oh shit! Okay.
So I either win 7 to
Seven
7.5 to nothing, or you'll win 4 to 3.5. Make it count. And you'll get the first. You can pick first or second.
I can pick. Wow.
You
You're
want to go
fucking
first
good
or
at these.
second?
I'm fucking going first. I don't fucking.
Okay.
Okay.
For 4 points, your 2 minutes starts now.
Male or female?
Male.
Did he wrestle in the 90s?
Yes.
Did he wrestle in the 80s?
No.
Is he currently wrestling?
No.
Did he wrestle in the 20 teens?
No.
Wrestle in 2000s?
Yes.
Is he dead?
No.
Was he in WCW?
Yes.
Was he in WWE?
Yes.
Was he in Impact?
Yes.
Can I ask where his last wrestling organization was? Then
you can ask me one at a time.
was he last with WWE?
No.
Was he last with was he last with Impact?
Yes, although he did do independence afterwards.
Okay. Was he ever a world champion
Yes.
in WWE? In WCW
wait.
then for sure.
Nope. I have to correct. No, he wasn't a world champion. I'm sorry. No, not in WWE.
Okay.
I got confused for a second, so I apologize. But he was not a world champion.
Okay, not world champion. Okay. Did he ever hold the title though? He did.
Not a world title.
Not a world title. Okay. Was he in a faction?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay. Was he in a tag team in WWE?
Sort of.
Is he white or black?
He is white.
White. Okay. Short hair, long hair?
Short hair. And I'm giving you a little bit of bonus time because of my stumble.
Okay. Fuck. Shit. Catchphrase? Did he have a catchphrase?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. Final guess.
Final guess. I am going to go with Gangrel.
Nope.
I was
Yay,
there
Faye.
too.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
Dark hair. Has he been mentioned incorrectly already tonight?
I do not believe so.
So it's not Raven then. You said in a faction, sort of. Dark hair, you said?
No.
Light hair, blonde hair.
Yes.
Ric Flair.
No.
Shit. Okay. Short, blonde hair. Been in
Remember,
all
I
of-
said never world title holder.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Glacier? No, that's incorrect. Yes, earlier tonight. Shane Douglas.
No.
Was he in ECW?
No.
Over 6 foot tall.
Yes.
Regularly sports facial hair.
No.
Was he in a tag team with Animal? Oh, thank God, because I couldn't remember his name to save my soul.
Hawk?
No, the other dude. Short hair. So it's not the Wall because it's blonde hair. So that's not it. Val Venus?
No.
You said this person was in Impact?
Yes.
Not currently wrestling.
Correct.
Didn't wrestle in the 20 teens. Did, but not big time.
Never wrestled in the 20 teens.
Oh, never wrestled in the 20 teens.
No. Final guess?
Blonde hair. Not a world champion. Over 6 foot. Short hair. I'm going to go with. Shit, I got nothing here. But it's not right, but John Tenta.
No. Ready for some clues?
Yeah.
I'll just guess first. So it wasn't because I was gonna say Sandman, but he was in ECW, of course. Never mind.
Second generation wrestler.
Curtis Axel.
No.
Cody Rhodes?
Nope. You guys are gonna hate me for this. Former WCW United States champion.
Former WCW United States champion.
In WCW though? Not like
If it was WCW United States champion, that would imply that it's in WCW.
Well, I don't know.
Because they
WWE's
changed it to
WCW.
WWE.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Next clue.
Sure.
Former WCW World
Don't look,
Tag
man.
Team champion.
I'm not looking. Jeez.
Former WCW World Tag Team Champion, you said. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Steiner?
No.
Oh, no, he's been a WCW World Champion. Never mind. I wasted my guess. I used it on somebody who.
Former WCW World Tag Team Champion. And you said he had blonde hair, you said, right?
Yes.
I think I might have this. God, that 6 foot mark is really tough on this person if it's who I think it is, because I think they're like 6'1".
Next clue.
Uh,
Ranked number 168 on the PWI Top 500 Wrestlers in 2002.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to guess Arn Anderson.
You are incorrect.
Okay.
2002 Korean States champion.
Okay, you're gonna hate knowing that fact once you find out.
Way to make it count, bud. I'm proud of you.
Fuck, man.
I had to make this one tough.
Well, it was worth 4 points. I mean,
Yeah.
now it's only worth 2, unfortunately. So the game is over, but
Oh, come on.
they're half points at the guess points, man.
Stop.
2 point.
Cannot do this.
Hey, you can make it respectable. I can't guess right now, so because I guess double A for this round. No.
Ding?
No. Sting was world title holder multiple times.
In no, okay, I was thinking WWE. My bad.
And I also mentioned he's not currently wrestling, hasn't wrestled.
Right. Yes. Valid.
His last match trying to figure out how to word this. One of his last matches was on the independent circuit with his half-brother, who was making his professional wrestling debut against the Nasty Boys, with Hulk Hogan as the special guest referee.
What the fuck?
In 2008.
Short hair. 2008 rules out who I was going to guess. I was going to guess Razov, but he was paralyzed by then. So,
And I don't think he was ever in WCW.
I bet Buke was in WCW. I'd bet money on it. Short hair.
Can I Google blonde hair wrestlers?
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Nope. Remember I mentioned he's a second generation wrestler. It's important.
Lanny Poffo doesn't have fucking blonde hair, so that's out.
I am going to say 2 names. And if you don't get it after these 2 names, I don't know what other clues I can give. 2 names are Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler.
David fucking Flair. Shit. He was WCW at one point?
WCW? Yeah, that's where
Or
he
WWE
That's where he
at one
started.
point?
Yep,
Yeah, when was he in
WWE.
WWE?
I didn't know he did
2001,
WWE.
he was picked up when they bought WCW. He was sent to Ohio Valley Wrestling, but
never
then
wrestled.
did make 2 appearances on
like he knew
WWF
some
TV in 2002 when he was beaten up by The Undertaker on March 4th and then wrestled The Undertaker on March 14th as part of the build-up to his father's match against Undertaker at WrestleMania X8.
Oh, you're bad. What the fuck, bro?
Hey, that was truly challenging.
That
I
was.
don't know that I even deserved the half of the 4 points.
He also was in TNA for about a year as part of Vince Russo's Sports Entertainment Extreme group.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Oh,
And then he left to form Generation Next with Ryan Lawler and Eric Watts.
There were no guesses. Wish Fernando was here. He'd have made us look like bitches on that last one.
He probably would have.
probably would have.
And then the match that I was mentioning, one of his last matches, was with his half-brother Reed Flair, who was making his pro wrestling debut not long before dying. So he never wrestled.
Reed is deceased.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not know Reed had passed.
Yeah, it was a big trauma.
That was he overdosed, no?
Yeah, March 29th, 2013, he was found dead at Residence Inn in South Park, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Guy couldn't even be at a nice hotel. So much for his dad's style. And
Heroin
profiling
and
with him.
traces of 2 prescription tranquilizers, clonazepam and alprazolam.
That's a lot in your fucking system. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And that was essentially the reason why Flair wanted to continue doing. Charlotte wanted to become a wrestler. No.
Yep. When she signed her contract, she dedicated it to Reed.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I said when I said Stacy Keibler and Tori Wilson, if that doesn't give it away, I don't fucking know what else did. Tori Wilson played his girlfriend, and Stacy Keibler was his girlfriend for a while. And fucked if I know why.
Jesus Christ.
He wasn't particularly good looking. He wasn't particularly good in the ring. Maybe he was good in the other ring.
I mean, she enjoys charming men because she was also with George Clooney for an extensive amount of time.
Oh, damn.
Yep, Stacy Keibler did indeed.
Wow, look at her going after
that
Batman.
gentleman is a very charming man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also not bad looking for fucking 80.
George Clooney is not 80 years old.
I know, it was an exaggeration.
Come on. Jesus.
Have you heard of an exaggeration?
That's over. I have. That was just.
I mean, in
overly
fairness, you say an extended relationship, it was like 2.5 years. But
in Hollywood, that's a long time.
For George Clooney, that's a really
lifetime.
long time.
Yes.
So the fact that George Clooney, his Wikipedia page has an entire section for just relationships. He dated actress Kelly Preston for 2 years. Then he was married to Talia Balsam for 4 years. He then dated Ginger Lynn Allen. And then he dated Cameron Diaz for less than a year. And then he dated Francis Fisher for less than a year. Now,
obviously a leg man.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. I don't know how you can date Cameron Diaz for only a year.
What's that? You'd like me to lick the gum off your shoe? Okay.
In 2000, he was linked to Charlize Theron and Lucy Liu. He then had a 5-year on again, off again with British model Lisa Snowden. But during the off again times, he dated Renee Zellweger, and then Jennifer Siebel Newsom, and then Krista Allen, And then Linda
Dude is the
Thompson.
definition of dating anybody he damn well pleases.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
And-
he's in.
Then he
Leonardo
dated
DiCaprio.
a not famous person, Sarah Larson, for a short period of time. And then he's like, nah, I'm going to go back and do a 2-year relationship with Italian actress Elisabetta Canales. And then he did 2.5 years with Stacy Keebler. And then he's like, oh, I'll get engaged to a lawyer, Amal Al-Nudin, who eventually they got married. Amal
Oh, wow.
Clooney.
I hope she didn't drop the prenup.
Right.
What prenup?
Yeah. And then
Guaranteed alimony of $16 million a year.
yeah. Well, I mean, they're still together, so
Oh.
at least last heard.
She drew up the prenup.
That's
Yeah.
it. She was like, "Fuck you." I ain't
That's going to be
divorcing you.
expensive.
Tell you what. Talk about expensive prenups. Fucking Giselle's gonna get fucking paid. Giselle Bündchen and Tom Brady are getting a divorce, and
Oh shit. Okay.
she's gonna get
Damn.
fucking paid out of that.
She was like, I was attracted to your once existing jawline.
Well, here's the thing: is like, I mean, she's a Victoria's Secret supermodel. She could have had anyone she wanted. And he was a successful and good-looking NFL football player. But reportedly, the big thing with them was he retired from football at the end of last season because she wanted him to spend more time with the kids. And then he fucking a few weeks later unretired. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, I just realized I wasn't done." And she said, "Well, I am done."
Oh wow. Really? So that was just.
She said, "Listen, I wanted you to be the husband that I could see, and that's what you said you were going to do." I mean, reportedly, it's why he missed so much of training camp this year. It's because to prove that he was serious about his retirement, he said, "Look, honey, look, I'm so serious about retiring. We're gonna book a big family vacation for during training camp. This way, I can't unretire because I can't go to training camp." And then he made not having to be at training camp part of his unretirement deal, so he could go do that. And she's like, "No, listen, I'm tired of watching you take hits. I'm tired of never seeing you. You've made fucking boatloads of money. You also got $1 million from the government to help pay for your yacht. We don't fucking need you to work. Stay home with us." And he's like, "But see, here's the deal. I want to." And she said, "Well, guess what? I don't want to anymore." So, anyways, on that note, 2.5 hours for this episode. We're going to go ahead and close the book on the Fantasy Booking Unit. Fantasy Booking Institute. That one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast on whatever platform you use, especially Twitch, because that's where we live stream to, so you can join us there. You can also, while there, you can follow us for free, or you can subscribe to us. And when you do subscribe, it gives us a little bit of dough to help keep this thing going, right? If you're a Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe for free. You get one channel a month.
I did.
Yep, one channel a month for free. Doesn't cost you anything. Throw that our way, right?
And you also get discounts.
You also get discounts at our merch store, our new merch store, where JLB just bought a toque from. Bought a toque. And so great reason to subscribe to us there. Merch store links are in the doobly-doos on our page, all of that stuff. We still have our old merch store open, so you can follow that one to get all our old stuff, like the Pissant Podcast or the Seth Franklin Rollins shirt. I'm slowly moving as many of them over to the new one as I can. But I'm gonna keep the old one open for a while, just to maybe forever, because you can still get the Sasha Bear there, and
Right.
that's important to me. But the new one's great. The prices are great, and so we even have the new WBU scratch logo hat up there, or toque, whichever one works the best for you. So you can support us that way, or like I said, the free way, sharing it with your friends, letting them know, hey, go check out this podcast, live streaming Sunday nights and Tuesday nights, and then occasionally other nights on twitch.tv/Raw and Order WBU. But on that note, I'm going to just say, make sure to follow us on the social medias. You can follow me at Raw and Order WBU, like it says right there. That's on Twitch, that's on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, but not Facebook, where you have to do at Pissant Podcast, because Facebook is weird. You can follow D.A. Fabe at
D.A. Vincent K. Babe. Right there. That's,
and you can follow JLB at
You can follow me at JLB, twitch.tv/JLBTLC25, where I am back from Medico, so I will be game streaming a heck of a lot more. And
boy, Tetris matches with him, bro.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? We're just going to switch fucking games, because clearly Tetris ain't my forte. But yeah, I want to definitely get back into some Resident Evil and get back into WWE 2K22. I feel like I've been not doing much there, but links will be in the doobly-doos for my Real Talk Radio, as I did watch Hocus Pocus 2. So I'm going to be reviewing that because it was trash. So look out for that review soon. And that's it. Links will be down below in the doobly-doos as well.
I feel like that movie is polarized so much, because every woman I've heard that reviews it, oh my God, it's so good. And every guy I've heard that's seen it, it's like,
I think it's the nature of,
it's just nostalgia. That's all it is.
Well, but here's the deal: is the original Hocus Pocus, right?
It was pretty garbage in a sense.
Yeah,
too.
that's a 39% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
Right.
It wasn't a good movie.
But a certain generation fucking loved it. I was not in that generation. I've never seen the original one. My wife wanted to watch the new one, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. And she's like,
you can watch it. I'm here on my phone.
Yeah, and she said, you'll have to watch the original one. I said, nah, it's okay. You can watch it.
They kind of explained it, though. They kind of explained a lot of what happened in the original.
Explanation. So she just watched it, and she thought it was aight.
She thought it was aight.
And
what was the rating? Did you ask her rating?
I did not.
You didn't care.
Because I didn't care. Yeah. I really just like whatever. You know?
I do want to lay out this opportunity to one Brian Danielson. We will dedicate an entire episode to you teaching us about veganism, if you come on. And I will go vegan for 1 week if you come on this show.
That week you come on, it will go vegan the week before.
I will not.
I will give up. I'm going to cover the name because we don't have sponsorship. I will give up jerky and ribeyes.
You won't give up being a jerk, though.
Ribeyes are a third of my dietary intake.
Yeah, if my vegetarian Buddhist brother and my kosher Jewish other brother haven't been able to get me to go vegetarian, Brian Danielson has no shot.
This is indeed kosher, though. It is kosher salt used for that, and ribeye is a portion of meat in the upper half of a beef.
But it's how it's prepared. Now, you can easily tell that probably if it's kosher, it's got the U in the circle or the circle and the K in the circle on it, probably somewhere. There's kosher symbols for you to tell, because it's not just about what type of meat it is or what it's about how it's slaughtered and how it's.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
and how it's.
I can tell you they use kosher salt. And grass-fed beef. I cannot
There.
guarantee that it was grilled that way.
What's the brand name?
That way. Carnivore Snacks.
Oh, there we go. Hashtag still not sponsored though.
They are fantastic, though. Like, I'm promoting you to all the listeners right now, and
But you
at
probably
this time of
are
night,
not
it's not very
kosher.
many. It does not look like it is kosher. The two
I'll find
ingredients
out
are
here.
kosher salt and
Well, here we'll open up the ribeye.
fine kosher salt and beef. I would venture to guess it is not kosher based on that. So it must not be slaughtered. They must not bleed it alive.
Looking at the bag, I am not seeing a
Yeah, I don't see a kosher note on here.
on it.
Could be kosher if they slaughtered the meat correctly.
Yeah.
But it won't be. So unfortunately for our fellow kosher eating fan, well, I don't think they would go anywhere near that anyways.
Oh,
Well, the vegans definitely won't. The vegans
No.
God, you've got them down a rabbit. You've got them going down a rabbit hole here.
I don't think it is.
I have to know.
A white rabbit hole. Wyatt rabbit.
And here's the deal: is
Aryan cross maybe.
there's a third section to whether it's kosher, because the way they slaughter has to be certified kosher. The way they cook it has to be koshered. And then the ingredients have to be kosher. And so they could fail in any one of those things. But let me see.
I just saw the grossest meme ever. Did you watch any House of the Dragon yet, JLB?
I have not. No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, this meme has an uncle and a niece, and it says soulmates. And it is the most disturbing part about House of the Dragon.
I think Game of Thrones had that issue too, though. No, wasn't there like a?
That's gross.
Yeah, it's very much a plot point in Game of Thrones. One of the first things you see in Game of Thrones is brother and sister, Jaime
right?
and
Like in the
Cersei
same bed or
Lannister,
something.
about ready to have sex in a tower when they see Bran Stark, and they push him out of there so that he doesn't tell their secret.
Yes, that part I remember seeing.
Gross.
So
There is less sexy.
and then the fact that the whole plot point of season 7, I think whatever the last season was, season 7, season 8, I can't remember. I barely watched it. The whole plot point was Jon Snow getting together with Daenerys Targaryen, and then finding out that he's actually a Targaryen too, and therefore that's
and then
his
zombies.
niece.
And then marries her.
And then marries her and then kills her apparently. So
Spoiler alert.
yeah, I'm not worried about.
And then
spoiling
zombies.
a
That's a
3-year-old
spoiler alert
fucking-
also for...
Yeah, snow zombies.
Snow zombies.
Anyways,
Stupid.
but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and close the book on the fantasy booking unit. Thank you all for listening. We will see you soon.
Ciao.
Bring it, Brian.